63777. Who's this?
Hey, it's me, Brian from the group.
What's going on with you, King?
He said this is Brian.
Nothing much, man. You know we got to talk about verbs.
Hold on, what we talking about? Hold on.
Y'all not gonna get on here and tag tape me on no goddamn verb. I know that.
No, I'm the biggest verb supporter.
Hey,
okay.
Brian, you a little low, sir. I got to get a little louder, man.
Hey, you can hear me now?
There you go.
There we go. Yeah, because we had somebody who was low like that the last time, and I didn't think it was bad when I was live, but when I went back and listened to it when I was editing, I was like, oh, shit. Barely hear him. But, yeah, man. What we talking about right now, man? We talking about this verb dude being washed up, man? He's been a shell of himself for like 6 years. What we talking about, man?
You gotta stop being disrespectful, man. You gotta be
Nico,
disrespectful to verb.
Tell me who the GOAT is to you in battle rap, and I'm gonna tell you why verb is better than them.
Hey, hold on. Before he
better.
Hold
on. Hold on, Nico. What do you mean better than them? What you mean?
Hey, Brian, me and him already had a conversation on this. He gonna say Mook, and I brought up Verb, and he's gonna tell you the same thing. Go ahead, Nico. Go ahead.
Hold on, time out. I know you both of y'all is not sitting over here on this phone talking about Aye Verb is the GOAT of battle rap.
Man,
on what ground?
You got Mook. Get the hell out of here.
Look, just tell me who it is, and I can tell you. Is it Mook?
Yeah,
Mook ain't never been. Mook has never been in a battle where he's been made look stupid, where he looked like he was the weaker battler. He's never been in a battle like that.
Aye Verb has battled way more than Mook. And he has battled way better competition than Mook. Besides Lux and Sirius.
He battled Lux. What are you talking about? Better competition. He battled Lux and Sirius Jones.
Verb done battled Danny.
Sirius Jones is not competition. Get the hell out of here.
Verb has battled everybody.
Whoa.
Verb has battled everybody.
But but time out though. You're talking about Verb being in an era where there's like a million battle rappers, so it's easy to battle a lot. Versus back then, you had to be nice to even be known or qualified for a battle. You had to be the top of the line, like top 10 to 15 in the world at what you do for anybody to even take you seriously for a battle.
That's true.
Two different times.
Don't you feel like battle rap is a lot more advanced now than what it was before?
I think lyrics, I think bar-wise, sure, but is bars, okay, let's say it like this. Y'all really going to tell me because Verb has bars in an era where everybody has bars that he's just somehow better than Mook? I have never even seen a performance from Verb. Listen to me. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Do you think Verb could 3-0 Lux? Do y'all think that Verb could 3-0 Lux and make Lux look stupid? Body bag Lux. Do you think he could body Lux?
Verb in his prime.
What you mean Verb in his prime? See, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all gotta go way back to the prime years of SB and Hollow the Don to see a prime Verb. We can go now to the last battle Mook had in 2014 and see prime Mook. Prime.
Hey, I'll give Verb 2-1. I don't know about body bag.
Over Lux?
Over Lux.
All right.
I just started.
But who really think Verb better than Lux?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yes.
Verb. Okay, look, Verb has done this more times than Mook. He has more great performances than Mook and Lux do that we have seen on camera. Because I can't judge. What
performances are you talking about? What performances are you talking about? Because he hasn't had a great performance before Summer Madness 2.
But look, it doesn't matter how long ago it was.
That's the point. If you're going 6 or 7 years in between great battles, that's a problem.
Did you see the Mook
don't even battle. Mook don't even
Don't bring
battle.
us at the sword. Please don't bring us at the sword battle. That was a waste of my. I want my.
And he battled. He battled Lux again. He battled Lux again, and you told me, Lux beat Mook in the first battle. So how was Mook to go when he got beat by Lux?
No, hold on, time out. Because I can say that Lux won because he had better material, but it is a debatable battle. I also said that it's debatable. You already know how battle rap is. There's no clear wins and losses for anybody. So if you didn't get bodied or you didn't clearly lose 2 rounds, it is a debatable battle. That battle was debatable. They were going back and forth. But if I play devil's advocate for even what I said, Lux was choking like crazy in that battle. Like crazy. He could barely get his material out.
You had him winning. But you said you had him winning, though.
He had the better, okay, in the context of what we were talking about earlier, he was saying the better stuff. He had better bars. But that's like if I said a dude had the better bars, but then this person over here had more aggression, more performance, better angles, was crisper, didn't choke, no stumbles, but you had the better bars and you were stumbling and choking all around. Like, you got to get through your material crisp. I can't believe that y'all really think that Aye Verb is that dude. Like, he's not that dude.
They have not.
What do you mean?
Thought enough. Look, Verb got the best moments in battle rap, and it's not close. Who has better moments in battle rap than Verb does? All them showtimes, him going crazy on all these people.
All them showtimes. Okay, look, showtimes is cool. They cool, but they getting watered down now. Now it's
Nico,
like a gimmick now.
Nico, look, when you look, I'll put it like this. When you've battled as much as Verb has, and I don't like making excuses, so it's not an excuse, I'm just throwing it out there. It's like an NFL player or a basketball player. Once you've played so many games, it's going to be a game in there where you go have an off game, and you're going to be off. Verb done had his off battles. He done lost his battles. He's lost battles. I ain't saying Mook. Not Mook. I'm not saying Verb undefeated and he just done ran through everybody. But I'm saying when Verb is at his peak, when he is at that point where you getting 100% Verb, there is nobody in battle rap that I'm taking over him besides maybe, well, it ain't even nobody. There's nobody that I'm going to take over Verb if I'm getting 100% Verb. I'm taking that SB Verb and the Verb that battle Hollow and the Verb that battle Goods. I'm taking him over Great Hilly Lux. I think he beat Great Hilly Lux. Mook.
No, he didn't. He didn't. No. Okay, time out. Nobody's. But see, y'all putting that Great Hoodie Lux. I understand that was like revolutionary and it's brought in a whole different form of battle rap. But that Lux right there, I'll say it like this. I think it's because it has a mystique about it. I personally believe Lux right now is better than the Great Hoodie Lux. I just feel like there's a certain mystique. I think he is too, but
that's the Lux that everybody goes and references to. That's why I threw his name out there, because that's the Lux that everybody references to. Because you got all these crazy people out here saying that Clips beat Lux and Hollow beat Lux. When to me he beat both of them 3-0, and it ain't no debate about it.
Hell no. No.
I
ain't going for that shit.
Clips didn't get around.
Clearly beat him 3-0. That was a body bag. That was a clear 3-0.
No, I'm saying I got Lux clearly beating Clips and Hollow.
3-0?
It was no 3-0, man.
Clips was cooking him in the first 2 rounds. That second round is debatable. And the first round was clearly Clips. Let's stop this right now. The second round is debatable. Third round's clearly Lux. Let's stop that. Clips was not trash versus Lux. Y'all keep hyping that up because of how he looked in the third round, and forget all about the first 2 rounds.
And Lux angle. And Lux, I didn't even like Lux angle with the whole pop thing. That shit's old. That don't even count because none of that's true. So for him to reuse it and do all this bullshit, that was whack.
We got the same in that battle. We got the same old clips, sports bar references. movie references, all that stuff. Clips didn't bring nothing new to the table. It was the same stuff we done seen 1,000 times before from him. Like,
you could say the same thing about Lux with all his gimmicks, with all his.
But
I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this jacket off. Hot as fuck in there. No, I'm gonna take this hoodie off. I'm gonna be. I'm just gonna be the what was he? A Black Panther, and then he took that shit off. Like he did that in the Hollow Battle. He came in with the Black Panther. Then he did it with the Calico. He came in as a motherfucking preacher, had all the motherfucking deacons and the chicks in the black.
But
and all
that's
the
part of the
caves
reason why people like Lux so much is because he's more. Battle rap now is more about. It's more about what's going on than just us in the battle. People like Lux because he's more than a battler now. This nigga done turned into a personality, and he's like this flamboyant ass figure that people like. It's like people care more about the image of it. That's why so many people like Lux, and that's why I'm saying I'm not taking Lux over Aye Verb. Aye Verb is an asshole. It's easy for people to dislike him. And you got battlers like JC that I think is up there. That's like in my top 5 all time period that I don't ever seen. But people don't like him because of a damn dance video.
No, I definitely hear where you coming from. Hold on one second. Ron, you on the line?
Yes, sir. What's going on with y'all, man?
What's going on? For those of y'all who don't know, this is the good brother right here, Ron Compton, man. Y'all got to go check him out, man. It's one of the rising stars out here on the West Coast, man.
What's up, Ron?
Man. What's going on, bro? How you living?
Oh man, we doing good, man. We just over here talking this shit, man. Talking about how Verb ain't one of the goats, man. He a mid tier right now with a top tier name. That's just my opinion, though.
Hey.
I mean, y'all can tell me I'm wrong if you want to, but I mean, I done seen what he just did against Gems, and I just lost 15 minutes of my life today with the Thesaurus battle. Like, I'm never gonna get them 15 minutes back, bro. I lost 15 minutes of my life watching that, bro. Like, that was pathetic, bro.
Man, that was dope. Get the hell out of here, man. You be
dope. Hold on. What rounds were dope to you? Because this first round, he sat there talking. Literally talk like how we're doing right now. That's what Verb was doing. He was talking.
That's
not to him. He was just talking in general. Come on, man.
You missed the whole point.
Clearly, the point of that battle was to show everybody he's going into retirement. That's what that battle was for. Was like, hey, this is my retirement battle. That's pretty much what that looked like to me.
and he beat Jim. So I ain't trying to hear all that.
He did. Okay, we're gonna stop that. Hey, Ron, what's your take on it, King? What's your feelings on Verb?
I mean, I miss Verb in his prime. You feel me? Like, I don't feel like Verb be showing up like that too much these days, but I feel like you can't deny what Verb did when he was giving us everything. You feel me? Like, if
that's
you
a
feel
fact.
Me, like the. You know what I mean? I feel like Verb then solidified a top 10 spot. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put him top 5, you feel me? But I feel like Verb is up there in GOAT talk. You know what I mean? I feel like if he would have got a couple more important battles before, you feel me, his wave started to go in the direction it's going now, this would be a different conversation. You feel me?
Exactly.
I agree that he's okay. I'll tell you this. I agree that he's I agree that he's okay. Hold on, I'm gonna defend myself against all three, bruh. I'm running fades against everybody today. Everybody can get the work. Everybody can get that work today in my low deluxe voice. Y'all about to get this work. I agree.
Come on.
That Verb is a Mount Rushmore candidate because he's done for battle rap in a way that a lot of people cannot do for battle rap. But if you're talking about GOAT, you can't have the kind of losses and the kind of moments he's had where he's looked very average. Like, he was unbeatable before Clips. Clips went over there 30 to him. That was a horrible look for her.
I disagree.
That
was a big 30.
That was a 30.
I feel like I go back and forth on that one. Like, at first glance, I was like, oh, Clips got him. But when you go back and rewatch it, you know what I mean? I feel like Clips' substance wasn't as great as it seemed at first glance. You know what I mean? And Lux got the type of shit I mean, you feel me? Like Verb and you know what I mean, Lux. Like these niggas, they be saying shit that you're not gonna catch the first 2 times watching sometimes.
No, I definitely
like
agree
that.
with that. My
I didn't like his
my
rap.
thing with Verb. This is my thing with Verb. This is why I say Clips 30 now. It's not because Clips him saying better stuff like pen-wise and layered rap, which I like because I'm a big fan of people like JC who, you know, give you a lot of things to think about, real intricate writing. I'm a fan of that.
Mm-hmm.
However, when you come to a bigger stage, when you have 2,000 people in there that you have to keep their attention, you know as a battler, some of the stuff you're saying, it may look good on camera, but in the building, the consensus was he got bodied. And it was shocking because it was like, whoa, this is Verb. Then he followed up and had that performance versus Hitman. I give him his credit. Classic Verb. Probably the best Verb we ever seen. I was like, damn, okay. He done redeemed himself. You're entitled to one bad loss. I'll give you that. Then Summer Madness 2 comes, and he's crying on stage for 3 rounds instead of just rapping. And lost $10K in front of people who really is, you know, entertainers like Diddy and Busta Rhymes, really people who can really help you, you know, progress your career and whatnot as far as music, battle rap, and like everything. Like there's a lot of opportunities that are missed there. So that's another battle that he had. Then he battled K-Shot.
Who, Rex? Who, with Rex?
Right.
Rex killed him. Rex killed him.
Rex didn't kill him, man. Rex did not kill him. What are you talking about, Nico?
Bro, okay. If you want to go with this bar for bar thing, I give you that. Bar for bar, he probably said better stuff. But what was the consensus leaving that building? Perfect example. Lux versus Calico. We can clearly see on camera that Calico clearly got 1 round. But what's the consensus versus that? Time out. But what's the consensus with Lux versus Calico? That was a body bag. Lux embarrassed him. He made him look really average in that, but he made him look a different way and ushered in a whole new interest of battle rap. But nobody cares about what rounds were won, who had better stuff to say. All they care about is what the after effect was. What was the impact on Verb? He has not been the same since the Math Hoffa battle. He has flashes, but I can't give you credit for having flashes and then 2 decent rounds. No, I'm not giving you credit for that. Your name is supposed to be synonymous with greatness, and all I've been seeing from you is average play. That's like me seeing somebody who in the NBA. Let's talk basketball. I'm my serve voice real quick. It's like basketball. If I have somebody who was a legend for 10, 12 years, but then all of a sudden I see them getting shook up by a D-League player and they can't play defense and they're getting dunked on every other game, like it's a bad look. It's like, damn, you're not that same dude no more. It doesn't mean that I'm taking away from you what you've done, but you're just not that dude anymore. I don't think it's wrong to say that about Verb. He's just not that dude. He hasn't been for years.
Yeah, I can give you that. He definitely not what he used to be. You feel me?
This is my
and a sidebar too. I'm gonna throw this in here and let y'all go ahead with it. The fact that anybody in battle rap in the culture really thought that Verb was gonna give beat out work, man. Slap flame out yourself. Slap the taste out your own mouth because beat out was about to annihilate that dude. That would have been the worst look for him. He better be praising God. He better be praising whatever God he worships or whatever else that battle didn't happen because he was gonna get 30.
That's exactly what I was about to go into. I don't
about it.
I don't make excuses for battlers. Verb done had his bad losses. It ain't nothing I can say about it. He lost battles. But you have to look at it like this. Do you really think Verb is really going in all these battles motivated? That's why I've been saying for the past year or two, I want to see Verb battle somebody that's going to absolutely annihilate his ass unless he really, really, really shows up. That's why I'm saying I want to see him versus Lux. That look like that ain't going now. I want to see him versus B-Dot. B-Dot ran. He don't want to do that. That's what I'm saying.
Stop it. B-Dot didn't run from anything. Stop.
I don't think Verb has the passion for battle rap no more unless he's go battle somebody that's go kill him unless he goes back to old Verb, which is what I'm saying. I gotta see him unless he gets somebody like a Lux or a B-Dot or somebody that's go just straight kill him. Unless he writes the best 3 rounds that he has possibly ever wrote. I don't expect to see the old Verb ever again.
Now right there, Now, let me go ahead and throw this in here to go ahead and rebuttal what you just said. The fact that it takes Verb to have a battle that he's interested in to show up and be great is exactly why I can't put him as one of the GOATs. Mook, Lux, Hollow, Khan, big like you've never seen them in big battles. I even throw in big battles. We're talking about major battles. Arse, you've never seen these dudes look average or come over there and have decent rounds. Now, they make bullshit and other shit that they do, but we're talking about battles where in the fans' eyes, oh, this one count. Never seen, I'll just keep it at Mook and Lux. I've never seen them get punked other than Lux getting bodied by Mook, but that's a different story. I've never seen them look average. I've never seen them have to get a battle to take it seriously.
But see, when you only take 1 or 2 battles a year, or you going even longer than that, of course you sitting on dumb material, and you know it like the back of your hand. You got to take that into consideration too. You feel me?
Exactly.
I take it into consideration, but that goes into their branding. A lot of battlers now, they just battle because, okay, battle rap today is different than what it was back in the day when I was a kid growing up watching it. Nowadays, people are actually making battle rap a career. Back in the day, people were battle rapping because they wanted to get their music out. They weren't battle rapping for a career. Nobody really seen money in it. They didn't see the possibility of getting paid from battle rap. A lot of them dudes were battling for free all them years. Most of them, if not all of them, were. The only one who really was getting paid was Sirius Jones, and that was for that gym battle. So as far as right now, it's different. People coming in here now, they can live off of battle rap. So it's a whole different game now. So when you're talking about everybody having like sitting on 1-2 years, the reason why there was like 10 or 15 people back then you could battle. Now it's 1,000. And back then, you actually had to be dope. Now, you just have to have a camera and your rhymes memorized, and you're a battle rapper now.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's a different
time. And I feel
like,
what you're saying. You feel me? Like, you're supposed to show up every time because, you know what I mean? I'm not nowhere in that GOAT talk, that Rushmore talk, none of that. But, you feel me? People tell me, like, oh, this dude ain't even got no name. You just battled. I was expecting you to not take this serious. Like, nah, every single battle I take, I'm going to take it serious. You feel me? I'm going to treat, you feel me, this dude that's quote-unquote ain't got no name the same way I'm going to treat a nigga that got a name. So I feel you on that, too.
But, see, that's why I respect people like you who do that. Battlers like you, Danny Myers, JC. Like, battlers like that, they never take a day off. Never.
Right.
And even if they did have an off day, it's an off day. You're never going to see that again. Like,
yeah,
when you, like, Verb in his career has been the most inconsistent top tier I've ever seen.
I don't
like,
know.
as many great moments, okay, it's time out. As many great moments as he has, as many great moments and great battles as he has just as many horrible losses and horrible looks. Just as many. The way K Shine did him, I've never seen another top tier get done like that on a major platform. I've never seen that. Ever. That was a horrible look for him. And then the day afterwards, he's over there trying to talk to Lux about battling, and you just got through getting demolished? That was even worse. That was like the nail in the coffin with that little segment they had. I was like, oh, yeah. This
and that's what I was going to ask y'all, too. At this point, do y'all see Verb ever getting a Lux battle or anything of that caliber?
No. That's why he's chasing B-Dot.
He's not chasing B-Dot. He's still B-Dot. Get out of here, man.
He's not chasing B-Dot, but he did all that in the public eye after we already know what the real story is out here on the West.
There's going back and forth on Twitter. That's what it was.
But this was my
initiated by Verb. Verb's the one who brought all that stuff to the people's eyes.
That's facts.
Nico, this is my thing about it. I get it from both parts, but when you look at Verb's resume, does B-Dot really is he really solidified enough in battle rap already to have any negotiating power with somebody like Verb? Verb would be his biggest battle ever. If he goes in,
I disagree. I
disagree.
What do you mean you disagree? Right now,
look, if he's really as good as you say he is, and B-Dot is good, he's one of the top people in battle rap right now. He's easily top 5 as far as stock right now. Because like all these other people, they're not on the level that he is clearly. But he goes into St. Louis and he washes Verb, like you said. Do you know what that would do for him? not that many people have. Not that many people have. He can say that he watched somebody that's on Mount Rushmore. How many people can say that?
I 100% agree with you that in a battle rap format,
battle, just go and watch them.
No, but in a battle rap sense, I can understand that. The problem is, and this is something that I feel nobody really pays attention to or thinks about when it comes to B-Dot, he's not battling for battle rap fame and battle rap money. He's doing this to get a conversation started and to disseminate a certain dialogue, a certain talking point, to get people to think about something bigger than just wins and losses in battle rap. He's not interested in being Mook or Lex. He's not interested in being the next top tier. He's a competitor, don't get me wrong. I know that dude takes it seriously and he wants to win, but it's not as important as what the impact is going to be away from the battle. So when it comes to the whole Aye Verb thing, it was like, look, the battle was set up. They had it set. Like, hey, we need an answer, Aye Verb, by this day. Verb knew what the day was. He waited until days later and said, oh, well, I'll cut it in half for y'all. Mind you, they already had moved on from that part of the negotiations because he already had surpassed the day. That's no longer on them. Now, Aye Verb wants to come out and say, well, nah, I want to get it started. I want to get this in and, battle you, but look, you got to come to St. Louis, we'll double the pay, but you on my court, you on my rules. If I'm B-Dot, I'm like, dude, I'm not finna be bending over backwards to go ahead and do all this after you done played games behind the scenes. Like, this battle could have been set, locked in. We could have already been had this battle done and out the way. And now all of a sudden you wanted to do all that just to do this? And then at that whole time you was going at B-Dot, you got a battle with Gems coming up, and then you lose the bread to Gems. Like, so why would he even really want to battle him after that? Like, I'm not. You're not getting anything from him. Like, there are PGs whose names ring more right now than Aye Verb's name is ringing right now in battle rap.
That's fact.
Yeah.
So why am I going to go ahead and do all this bending over backwards to come out to your city, come out here? Like, no. Like, what? And then you're doing all that for the public eye to try and get people on your side to try and make it seem like it's on him. It's cool. You did all that and played yourself. You got cooked.
No,
I'm winner takes all battle.
Play chess with niggas.
Completely innocent in this. I'm just saying.
Exactly. He be trying to do that shit and got checkmate. That's what happened.
Hey, Nico.
Yes, sir.
Nico, you talking me to death about all this bullshit you talking about. Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
I'm tired of this shit right now. Okay? B-Dot needs to take his ass to St. Louis and just go ahead and get that work in. Okay? There's no ifs, ands, or but about it. Okay?
But see, Verb trying to do B-Dot the way they was doing him when he was going to New York on them road games. You know what I mean? He know what it's like standing in front of him in St. Louis.
There's going to be a difference. The Midwest is going to give that love, show that love, and not boo him like New York and the East Coast did Verb every time he went out there. Every time. They go and boo him.
I don't feel like they will boo B-Dot, but you feel me? It's definitely like you already know what it's like standing in front of Verb and saying that.
But you're going against one of the vets, one of the top tiers, one of the legends in this game, and then you're not even. And it's like I don't understand that. It's for the best pen. You know what I mean? And Verb has a great pen. B-Dot does too. Yeah. But I feel B-Dot will lose to Verb.
I don't get how y'all see that. Like, what has Verb shown y'all in the last 6 years that makes you believe he's beating B-Dot on his
It doesn't matter what he showed. It doesn't matter what he showed us in 6 years. It doesn't. It don't.
How would it? Time out. You're trying to tell me that somebody who has looked average for the last 6 years is going to beat somebody who's been on their A game the last 3-4 years.
What's Verb's record? Record
against who? We can go into that right now. Record against who?
I'm talking about record.
Because he's like 1-10 versus Harlem. He's about 1-10 versus Harlem. So we could just start with that borough right now. He gets his ass whooped every time he sees Harlem. Oh yeah, let's get into it right now. Let's get into it. He gets his ass whooped every time he sees Harlem. He gets a little shook. So I don't want to hear all that.
Like who?
What you mean, like who? Clips, Rex, K-Shine. He done got, man, look. This dude was trying to battle Lux and Mook, and he getting his ass whooped by Mook's lieutenants. Come on, bruh. Get out of here, bruh.
He lost the clips. He lost the clips. He didn't lose to T-Rex. He didn't lose to T-Shine. So what are you talking about?
He didn't lose to K-Shine?
No. The hell?
Yo, you got it. Yo, nah. You say he did not lose to K-Shine? Are you serious?
Nope.
Hey, look, I salute you, sir. Your Midwest bias is fully confirmed. I appreciate you, sir. I can't even. Nah, that's crazy, bro. But let's just be real.
We didn't lose
man.
that battle, bro.
Okay, how about this? For the sake of argument, let's say we've seen the best Aye Verb we ever seen, and we've seen the best beat out we ever seen. I still pick beat out over that Aye Verb.
What? I'll say both of them at their best, it'll be a highly debatable classic. That's my take on it. Both of them at their best, you know what I mean? But
we don't know what beat out best is. We don't know who beat out
out here,
best
you
is.
feel me? Niggas rock where you only as good as your last showing. So if we going off that, it's ugly for Verb.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you only as good as your last showing. If we going off that, it's ugly for Verb. Like,
that's true.
I don't.
But I say both of them at their best, that's highly debatable.
And let him